Now I'll put it back up. Here we go. So if you just joined us, we are going to be doing some thinking around math and number sense and how numbers are put together and pulled apart. So you will need a pencil and a piece of paper. And then once you get your paper and pencil, at the top, you're going to write incredible equation. You make a little cloud around it if you want. And then you're going to write kind of large, the number 50. That's the number we're going to pull apart and put together and think about today. So the goal really is to come up with as many equations that equal 50. You can use all 4 operations, because I know some of you here were with me in 3rd grade last year. So some of you did some 3rd grade math over the summer. So I want you to write the operations up here so you remember. So there's addition and subtraction, which is what we focused on in 2nd grade. Multiplication and division are the big operations we use in 3rd grade. So you can use any of these 4 operations in your equation. You can use more than one operation. I'm going to give one example, and then I will see if you guys have some examples. So one equation that I immediately think of when I think of the number 50 is 25 plus 25, and that equals 50. And the reason I think I do that is because 2 quarters equals 50 cents. So that's how my mind is thinking. Now that's just one equation. Now remember, an equation is a sentence that has balance on both sides. That equal sign shows you that whatever's on the left of the equal sign is the same or balanced with equal to the number on the right. So it's like a balance that you would put. If you put rocks in this one and feathers in the other one, it wouldn't be balanced. But if you put the same number of rocks and the same that weighed the same as the other on this side, it would be balanced. And that's what we want our equations to be. So whatever's on the left of the equal sign has to balance the answer 50. All right, so what other equations do you think you could come up with besides 25 plus 25 equals 50? Logan?
100 divided by 2 equals 50.
Excellent. 100 divided by 2 equals 50. So if I actually counted by 2s 50 times, I would get 100. There are 52s in 100. Excellent thinking. Anybody have another incredible equation that would equal 50? What other ways could we make 50? Lucas?
30 plus 20.
Excellent. So I'm going to put your initials next to your incredible equation. 30 plus 20 equals 50, and that's Lucas. Nicely done. Now we're just doing 2 numbers, but we can use more than 2. Charlie Carr, what do you have for us? Charlie, I see your hand is up. Do you want to unmute and share?
5 times 10
5
equals 50.
times 10 equals 50. That means 5 groups of 10, because with multiplication, they have to be equal groups. So if I count by 10s 5 times, I'd get 50. Let's try it. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 groups of 10, or 5 times 10 equals 50. Excellent day. Noah.
200 divided by 4.
Wow. That's a good one. I've got some mathematicians in this class. So if you took away that 0 there and you just looked at 20 divided by 4, if I counted by 4s, let's see, that would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I would get 5 4s and 20, and then I could just add that 0. Because if I counted by 50s 4 times, I would also get to 250, 100, 150, 200. So really, division is the inverse operation of multiplication. They are related. It is a fact family there. Okay, let's move on to Sunny.
Um, if you do 400 divided by 8.
Wow. So you must know 40 divided by 8 is 5. And then if 40 divided by 8 is 5, 400 divided by 8 must be 50. Oh, and I didn't put, who did this last one? Noah, right? Geifer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunny Poe. Make sure I get your initials so you get credit for your great thinking. Okay, anybody else want to add to our incredible equation? It looks like Haley Calendar is ready. You'll need to unmute.
Did you say Haley Calendar?
I did.
Okay. 40 plus 10 equals 50.
Excellent. 40 plus 10 equals 50. Evelyn, thank you for sharing, Haley. Evelyn, what equation do you have? These are incredible. You'll have to unmute and get close to your Chromebook, sweetie. We can't hear you.
100 minus 3 equals 50.
Oh, I'm glad we finally got a subtraction problem in here. 100 minus 50 equals 50. Excellent. Haley Booker.
I pressed the wrong thing. So 50 plus 0 equals 50.
It sure does. If I add nothing to 50, I'm still gonna get 50. Isabella.
10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10.
So
5
that's
10.
5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. I'm glad we added more than one addition sign. We did multiple operations there. All right, Max. So I see you're unmuted, but I don't hear an equation.
300 divided by 6 equals 50.
Wow, another amazing one. So looking at 30 divided by 6 would be 5. So 300 divided by 6 would be 50. And if I counted by 50 6 times, I would get 300. Nicely done. Astria.
30 plus 20.
Yes, we did get that one. Can you give me another one? Or we could do the commutative property and put 20 plus 30.
20 plus 30.
So that is possible because of the commutative property. Doesn't matter the order of the add-ins, you'll still get the same sum. And we're actually going to do that on day 4 in math, but with multiplication.
Ooh.
Yes, it looks like Robert has an incredible equation. What are you thinking, Robert?
Just stretch.
Oh, okay, just a stretch. I see Noah's got another one.
1,600 divided by 32.
1,600 divided by 32. Can you explain your thinking?
Well, So,
Like how?
400 divided by 8 is 50. 400 divided by 8 is 50. So all I did is double 4 and double 8 and then double 16.
Wow, that is some crazy mental math. Thank you for explaining. That is awesome. Anybody else have, that is quite incredible. Anybody else have more equations before I challenge you a little? Sunny, I saw your hand.
A 1,000 times 12. Multiple.
Explain
No,
what,
not times.
yeah, I don't think that'll work.
No, I didn't mean times. I meant multiplication.
Okay, that's still not going to equal 50. So try to explain your thinking, or you want to try another equation? Remember, it has to equal 50. Logan, I see you've got 80 minus 30 equals 50. And while Sunny's thinking, I'll add that. So another subtraction. Good job. Logan also had 25 times 2, which kind of goes with my 25 plus 25, right? That's the same as 2 groups of 25 equals 50. Okay, I want to challenge you to use more than one equation. For example, and I'll do a simple one. What if you said, what if I said 200 minus 175? Maybe I'll put that in parentheses, so I do that first. Because if I take 175 away from 200, I would have 25 left, because I know 25 plus 75 makes another 100. So if I had 25 and then I added another 25, wouldn't that equal 50? So I use subtraction and then I used addition. See if you can come up with an equation in your spiral on your paper that uses more than one operation. Okay. Raise your hand if you have one and you want to share with me.
Sorry, I'm late.
Okay. Paxton, can you give me an equation that you have thought of? And it doesn't have to have 2 operations, just any that equal 50? You can unmute.
200. Take away 150.
Excellent. And I see Haley Calendar is ready to share one.
50 plus 50 minus 50 equals 50.
Oh, I like that one. See what she did there? 50 plus 50, which would equal 100, and then take 50 away would give you 50. Now that's some fun thinking, or should I say incredible. Let's see, who hasn't had a turn to share? Let me see if there's anyone else. Let's hear from Max. again, I know we did hear from you. I see you, Charlie, and I see you, Lila and Gabe. I will get to you. Go ahead, Max.
9 plus 1 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10 equals 50.
Oh, that's fun too. Look at you. That's really incredible. And Lila, Maris, thanks for sharing your thinking. Lila?
So there's 300 minus 250.
That's a great one. Gabe Lexman.
Um, 100 minus 75 plus 25.
Ooh, I like that you use subtraction and addition. You guys have so many incredible equations. We're running out of room. All right. I think you are getting the idea. I know I promised a couple more. Ben, I haven't heard from you.
49 plus 1.
Yeah, why not? 49 plus 1 equals 50. Good, incredible thinking. Charlie Carr.
20 plus 20 plus 10.
Woohoo.
I know another one.
Lila, can you mute so I can call on you? Thank you. All right, if you have more, I'm going to ask you to write them down in your notebook. And then I'm going to count and see how many we got. That was awesome, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23 incredible equations. And you guys could keep going. You are on fire. I wanted to just show you a couple I thought of earlier. We could do things like this, 100 minus 50 plus 50 minus 50, where you do more than just 2 operations. You could do 3. Here's that same one with 4 addition operations there happening. And then look down here, you could count by 2s. I had to write that 25 times to equal 50. And then I just added the 5s. I had to do that 10 times to get to 50. So make your equations as incredible as you like, but the only rule is they have to equal 50 for this one. But I'm going to show you your assignment is a little different than 50. So let me share the screen again. We'll go to our classwork. And today's lesson is called Incredible Equations. So here it is, Friday, 1:30. And I put an image up for you to look at if you forget what it's supposed to be. But when you click on the Incredible Equation box, you'll come to an empty Google Doc, and it says Incredible Equations for the number 25. So we did 50. I want you to do all of the equations you can think of for the number 25. You can use multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. You can use both. You can use 3. You can use 4. It's up to you. Any questions about this assignment? Raise your hand if you are not sure. So we just did 50. I'm asking you to do 25 for your assignment. Madison?
How much equations do we have to do?
Just do as many as you can think of. How about that? And if you get burned out and you did a lot, but you could think of more, you know, I'm going to let you use your best judgment. Show me your thinking.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be nice to have more than just 2, You know, but you don't need to have 100 equations either. What did we came up with, you know, fill the page if you are a mathematician and love math and you want to keep going, but it's up to you. Any other questions? Max, did you have a question? I thought I saw your hand was raised. No? Okay. All right. I can't wait to see your incredible equations.